Hello folks, welcome back on board Potemkin. Merry Christmas, all the best for the Christmas and the New Year. So today Boxing Day, yesterday Christmas Day, same as everybody else, and I think we all had something to drink and eat, all with the family as much as we could do, but anyway, next year should all be over with anyhow, and we're back to normal Christmas, down the pub, a few beers, headache, fall asleep watching TV. So anyway, look forward to that. So today, just been doing some work on these doors. The two new doors I'm doing for the boat, they're for the bedroom. The single hatch doors, so one either side of the bedroom. So summertime when the boat's hot, we can, the towpath side you can have the window shut, the canal side you can have the, sorry not the window, you can have the hatch open. We'll make some weatherproof panels to keep the elements out, screen maybe, something like that, so they can be fitted for the night or during the day they can you get the fresh air in. So it will be, they'll be lined as usual, as they all are. For example, just we'll have the timber in there, the cut out for the portals, the side timber, and I shall put, as in when you make doors and windows, wooden doors and windows, you have a seal that goes around. Aquamax 21 is a common seal, so it gets routed into a slot in the side frame and closes up to the window to give a weather tight seal. I'll put a welding lock in, so really it's just security. When the boat's unoccupied, they're very vulnerable, and most boats, the doors and that, you could get into them very easily. It takes 2 seconds to get in really. The manufacturers have never altered the doors, they just probably can't be bothered and they just bang the same old thing on. Low security, useless, somebody wants to get in. So this one's got this lock. At the moment, it's got a key in it. I may just turn that to a thumb lock. So you have a key, you lock, timber goes in, you have your see the face of your lock and a cushion around it, and then you can have a thumb turn. So you can, should you need to access quickly, you just turn the thumb turn and it's open, instead of having to find keys. It depends which you prefer really. You can lock them up totally with a key, but no, really secure, but nobody's likely to ever get through them. We've got an overlapping frame on the outside of steel, which I'll show you. Internally, we've got some little deadbolt plates here that hook around this side piece of steel, so when it's closed, they're behind there. That's a solid lock into steel, stainless steel lock. If somebody cuts your bullet hinges off, you can't get it out, the door will not open. Once the plate's on, you can have two normal 12-volt locks maybe, one up, one down, as most boats have, general thing. Very low security wise, but they're just the general everyday locks, bolts rather. But then you've got this lock as your main security lock. Right, so if I turn this round, from the outside, put 3 strong hinges on, 3 bullet hinges on, put 3 on because same as with a wooden door, get one in the middle, keeps your door in. you don't get movement so much. So it's far better to any door, mount them slightly higher, you know, so it carries away as it opens another one. It's a bit hard because it's fitting there, right? So that's the externals open. And then externally we've got a full flange face frame around the outside, very secure. They can't really cut through that, they can't get deep enough to get to the bolt inside. The not the bolt, the catch, the new catch that's on, the welded in catch. These bullet hinges, if you cut through them, whichever but mine all bolts have these, cut through them, you just open the door. Right. But with the internal little L plate, angle plates, then if you cut through them, it ain't coming out because they can't get to the L's at the back. So impregnable really, unless they've got hours and massive grinders and whatever to get in. But anyway. Right, I've fitted the pretend rivets and screwed them in. Now, I can't decide whether to go with that look or I cut the heads off them, use the threads, thread them, wind them in below the surface of the steel, and then I'd simply just, well, like here, you just weld around the hole and grind it off so you get a flat plate. I don't know which way to go yet. I don't know whether they'll look right or not. But they're just through the back. So, well, whichever way I end up doing it, I may leave them as this, with the so they look like rivets. But all you do is you cut your aperture for your door, then you just mark. Sorry, right. You cut your aperture for your door, and you just mark your centres for these. Draw around them or something. Drill the hole, drill the side of the bolt, and it slips in. We'll have a gasket in here, Sikaflex, so we get a nice tight seal, and that's it really. But anyway, that's what the hinges look like close up, and the rivets. So I think we'll go with the rivets and do them all the same. Gives it a bit of a look, I suppose. Yeah, okay then. Cheers. Just as I'm making them, I want to make something that's better than the average ones that I've fitted. It looks okay to me. And also on the old bolt, I've renewed all the portholes, virtually all of them now. These two doors are going in place in the bedroom where the last two portholes are still on the boat, which are these type, which I've removed as I've replaced the existing ones with the new portholes, which were bigger, and I cut the apertures bigger and put the new double glazed ones in, right? But and they're old, they're also solid brass. Same anything, a bit of time, they'll be sparkling. So what I will be doing is I'm using 2 on each one, and I have to get the glass out, just muck and silicone still adhered to it. It is actually safety glass, so if you smash it, it ain't going to cut you to bits. Like it's British standard safety glass that. So there's nothing wrong with it, apart from it's mucky and it won't cleaning up. So we'll get all the silicone off that. Had a bit, 5 minutes with that one with a bit of paint stripper on. Yeah, got a bit off. I'm now going to clean all those up, and I bought a buffing wheel and some buffing paste, and we'll have those gleaming, they'll be like new. And I've also kept the original screws, the countersunk screws that were in it, the brass, so I'll clean the heads up on those and they'll be reused. So we're keeping some of the old bolts. It's just, you can't be wasting things. It's just a shame. You don't really need double glazing in a bedroom like that. Doing a double glaze. Those will probably have shutters on the inside as well. And mesh panels or whatever. Keep the elements out and get some air in. So I'm using all these again. I think I've got, I don't know, about 8 or something. And I'll use 4 on these. And then the others, I'm building all the furniture internally. We'll be using steel and wood, and also concrete, because I'm going to cast concrete worktops and sink for the bathroom and showers, shower base, may become a wet room, a shower. I don't know. We'll make it up as we go along. But anyway, we've got lots of materials, a good project to have a go at. The bolts, some paperwork, I think it was 1978, the manufactured, built it, Hancock and Lane. So, and there is a plaque on the bolt, which is covered in paint, which I need to clean off and see what it does say, because it tells you what the shell is and what have you, the design of it or something. But I can't really read it all. But we'll get that off and strip that, and we'll have to know a bit more about it. It's a good project. It's an empty shell again now inside, although I've got the Celotex on and what have you. But anyway, back to the next thing is to get these cleaned up. We'll get them on there, get the centre line, and drill and tap this plate. We'll form those screws in, and then we'll have that, and then undercoat the whole thing, primer coat it, steel primer, and now I know what I'm doing with my design. I've got to make another for the bedroom, and then also the original hatches on the door, in the diner to it will be I'll be removing those and making two pairs of better ones, and also they'll be a bit wider, and I may do a roof opening as well above the doors, so you can open that, and you have a nice big space sat there at the table, and you al fresco dining while you sat in your boat. So it should be good fun, bit of a project. If you'd like to see it, just keep watching it. I'm only doing this for it's my boat and I'll live on it, but I'm only putting it on YouTube just for a bit of interest to people, and if anybody can learn anything from it, any useful tips, great. Right, yeah, want to ask me any questions or anything, just drop me the line on the comments. Okay, as the great French woman would say, I'll see you. Ta-ra.